Ordinary people in Ireland and the UK have had enough. Increasingly, all across the British Isles, in Ireland, North and South, and in the United Kingdom, ordinary people are waking up to the fact that their government doesn't represent them, that their government doesn't even care about them, that they seem to care about everyone else except their own people. This is a stark fact that it's just almost impossible to comprehend and impossible to ignore as we see more and more instances of blatant disrespect and blatant heavy-handed tactics only used against the native populations. Everybody else, it seems, is a special case. Everybody else, it seems, gets a free pass. Multiculturalism is a failed concept. It doesn't work. It has never worked. Anybody who has read history could tell you that. Yet, it's been rammed down the throats of the English, the British, for over 70 years now. And it's been rammed down the throats of us here in the Republic of Ireland for the last 20. Despite no one having been asked, no one having voted for it, and the overwhelming majority of the people here and in the UK not wanting it, not wanting any part of it, wanting it to stop. Our societies are unravelling. Social cohesion is breaking down, which is what always happens eventually in a multicultural society, where you have all kinds of cultures thrown in together, competing for resources, competing for jobs, competing for positions in power. It always ends in tears. It always ends in violence. Yet the political class don't care. The political class aren't listening. Doesn't matter if you vote Conservative or Labour in Britain. It doesn't matter if you vote for any combination of the mainstream parties here in the Republic of Ireland. We're all getting served the same dish, and no one wants to eat it. Our government is insisting on forcing through its policy of outright invasion. They've invited the whole world and his mother to come here, and guess what? They're doing exactly that, because they've been promised free this, free that, and free everything. Just get to Ireland and you can live high on the hog at the expense of the people who live there. They turned on the tap of mass unfettered immigration to a tiny island with a tiny population, not caring what demands it would place on basic social services, not caring how it would affect social cohesion for a homogenous, safe, high-trust society, and not giving a damn how it would affect crime rates, school places, hospital places, doctor surgeries, and let's not forget prison places. No, they didn't give a damn about all that. They just said, turn on the tap as full as it'll go, and no one ever had the wit, the presence of mind, the foresight to think, what will we do if we ever want to turn the tap off? Well, guess what? They don't know what to do. The tap is running full blast, the country's going to shit, and the people who brought it all on us don't have a clue what to do about it, or how to solve it, or how to even slow it down. And that's why, here in Ireland, a lot of politicians who've been in Parliament for decades are getting out of the next election. They're quitting. They don't want any more to do with it. It's buggered. They know it's buggered, and they're getting the hell out of Dodge. Only a few short days ago, in Southport in the UK, we had another vile, evil act perpetrated in the middle of the day when a young man, not a boy, as the media keep calling him, a young man, viciously and with full premeditation, stabbed to death 3 innocent young children, tried to stab many more, and their teachers. The son of parents who'd come to Britain from Rwanda after the genocide there. Who were his parents? On what basis did they come to the UK? What, if any, part did they play in the proceedings in Rwanda in those dark years? Nobody knows. The public don't know. And they're not being told. Because these questions can't be asked. Multiculturalism cannot be questioned. Well, this young man grew up in a Rwandan household. Make no mistake. It wasn't a British household. He grew up in a Rwandan household. He was taught Rwandan values. And despite all the efforts, if there were any, to make him fit in with British society, they failed miserably. So what values did he have? What values did he get? Where did he get them from? These are questions ordinary people want answers to, because they're seeing events like this more and more and more, and no one is answering for it. Just like we had here in Dublin last November, where an Algerian immigrant went berserk and tried to kill 3 young kids. He stabbed them viciously and their teacher. It was a miracle that nobody died on that occasion. What was our government's response? Bury it. Stop information getting out. Drip feed information. Leave everything muddy. Try and make it go away. Try and get the media to play it down. We're sick of it. We've had enough of it. Ordinary people have had enough of this. We want answers. We want accountability. We want political accountability for this hellscape that has been visited on us. We want an end to this. It wasn't always like this. Until recently, these things were unthinkable. Now they're a daily event. All cultures are not the same. All cultures are not equal. We need to go back to basics here in Ireland and in the UK. We need to have a grown-up, mature, open conversation about what kind of society we want to live in. In my opinion, and I know in a lot more people's opinion, multiculturalism, this utopian experiment that sounds wonderful until you try it, has failed, and miserably failed.